guys, welcome back. Today's video is the 5-month update for Miss Daisy Elizabeth. She turned 5 months on October 23rd. She is squirmy for sure. This is like the 4th video I filmed today with her in the room, so if she shrieks and is playing and stuff, that's why, but we are having a good time with Miss Daisy. She's sleeping about 7 to 8 hour stretches now. She usually sleeps like 8:30 to 4:30 or 9 to 4 or, you know, something like that. So that's almost enough for me to go to live on, but she usually goes back down again after I breastfeed her for about 15 minutes or so. She'll go back down till like 6:30 or 7. So that has been working out really well for us. A couple days a week she'll sleep till like 7:15 when we have to wake her so we can get her to our parents before working. But she is not as good of a napper for us here, but when she's at Grandma's, she's trying to get into my drawers. When she's at Grandma's, she's actually a really good napper. She takes like 2 to 3 naps a day there, and then 1 for us in the evenings after work. So she's still on the 3 to 4 naps a day. I love that. And occasionally she'll take 2 at my in-laws, but it'll be like a 2.5 hour nap in the morning. And so that's kind of fun. I did want to show you guys a couple of photos. This is a picture of me in a Christmas photo. So I was born in January. I don't know if these were taken in November or December for our Christmas photos for that year, but 1987 in case you're curious. So I was either like 10 months or 11 months old in this photo, and Daisy's about 4 or 5 months in these photos. So I just wanted you guys to see the resemblance. She definitely looks like her dad in like the nose, I think, in a couple other areas, but I think somebody pointed out recently how much we looked alike, so I started looking at photos, and you can tell here she does look like me. Do you think? Are you gonna look like your mommy? Hi. Anyway, she is wearing about 6-month clothing, and she's 5 months, sometimes 6 to 9 months. She weighs about 17 or 18 pounds. She had her 4-month doctor's appointment a few days after 4 months, and she was 16 pounds 9 ounces. So I haven't weighed her this month, but I think she's like 17 and a half or 17 or so. She was at her 4-month appointment. She was in the 84th percentile for height and 87th for weight. She was 26 inches long or something like that, so she's pretty tall. She should be like 27 at this point. I'm not sure, I haven't measured her, but she's a tall and kind of bigger baby, but long-legged. She's not necessarily long other places, but her limbs are really long and skinny, kind of like her dad. I'm jealous. I've never had that. I've had short, stubby legs and arms my whole life, and chunky. But she's drooling like crazy, teething for sure, but she's still in good spirits, and she doesn't have any teeth popping out yet. I keep checking, but she likes to drool everywhere. She likes to suck on everything, and her monthly favorite has to be her banana teething toy. It's like a toothbrush for babies, or like a training brush. You don't actually put like toothpaste on it, but she's trying to get into my drawers over there. But you put it in their mouth. Let me show you. It's just a little banana, and it's rubbery, and it has little like nubby teeth, and she really likes it. So she's still working on lifting things and holding things to her mouth, but she does really like this banana. She just like gnaws on it, and then I can hear her like using her gums on the teeth. You know, like when you pull your hand down a comb and it kind of makes that noise? She does that with the toothbrush with her mouth, so it's kind of cute. She's a pretty happy baby though. She loves going in her walker. She can move herself around the room, mostly backwards, but she has gone forward a few times. She loves rolling from front to back, or from back to front is super easy for her. From her tummy to her back is not as easy, but she does do it occasionally when motivated. We dropped our pack and play this last month, so we used to keep it on the top shelf. But she got a little too big, and she started like looking like she was trying to get out, so we had to drop it to the lower shelf. She can get up on her hands and knees now. She's not quite crawling yet, but she does like to get up on her hands and knees, and then she rocks, and she kind of swivels her body. So like if I put her head over here, I'll come back and her head's over here, and I'm like, huh. So she's definitely moving around. She's squirming around a lot more. She's kind of scooting, but not crawling. I don't know when that'll happen, but I'm okay if she takes a while, because I like now where I can put her one place and she's pretty much where I left her. I hear that's not the case once they're a little older. I do believe that she'll be an early walker and an early crawler because like right now she's standing. I'm barely supporting her. She's standing on my legs, but she likes to be independent. I think her happiest is when you just let her be. Unless she's feeling sleepy or cranky or something, and then she wants to be held. But she is happy to lay on her belly on the floor on a towel, on a blanket for like an hour. That she really is happy. So I'm very lucky in that. This last month I have to take a business trip, and so I've been pumping milk like crazy. I was aiming to have about 140 ounces in the freezer, and I don't know if you've ever breast pumped, but 140 ounces so you can miss like 3 or 4 days is a lot of milk to pump. But we are exclusively breastfeeding still. You want to talk to them? We are exclusively breastfeeding. We did try one day rice cereal just once. 1 tablespoon of the rice cereal with 3 tablespoons of my breast milk with a little baby spoon. And I'll go ahead and insert that video because it's really cute. What a big girl.
Why is she making that sound?
And she's got her hand in it.
Oh, yes. I think some of it got in your mouth, huh?
Yeah, she's not quite ready for solids yet. She's doing the tongue thrust motion that breastfed babies often do when they're not ready, like bleh, bleh, bleh. So when you put something in her mouth, her first instinct isn't to swallow, it's actually to push it out because they use their tongue to eat, you know. So hey. She loves blowing spit bubbles. She loves shrieking for fun. She giggles when you tickle her. Will you giggle? You giggle? She puts her hands in her mouth. She tries to put my hands in her mouth. She loves grabbing my hair. She loves grabbing my earrings. That is never fun. She just yank. I'm like, oh! She's definitely showing interest in food. She likes to watch me take my food to my mouth. But she isn't like, she'll put her hand in my plate when I'm eating if she's on my lap. She shows me when she's hungry. Like right now she's trying to bite my shoulder because she wants milk. Oh, are you trying to bite my face? Hi. Hi. Oh, she's biting my shoulder. All right, I can take a hint. She's hungry. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You want to eat a snack? Okay. Alright, she's having a snack, so we'll finish this up. Don't have too much to say other than that. As far as postpartum weight gain loss, I'm about what I was when I got pregnant, or even smaller than I was when I got pregnant. So no big deal there. My C-section scar is pretty much healed. I can still feel it, but it doesn't hurt. Let me know if you guys had a C-section like years ago, and if it's still like you can feel where it happened. Like I can just tell you exactly where it was without seeing it or feeling it, the scar with my hand. Like I can feel it sometimes. Like if my pants waistband cuts it there, I can feel it. I'm like, ooh, but it doesn't hurt per se. It's just there. As far as breastfeeding goes, it's going great. No mastitis, no problems. I am kind of worried about this upcoming trip because I'm going to have to be pumping a lot, and not necessarily pumping to keep the milk. Like I could just throw it out, but just to pump to keep my supply up. And I'm not really looking forward to having to be the one in the work conferences where I'm like, hey, we need to take a 20-minute break so I can go pump my boobs. Like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be unprofessional, especially because a lot of these people I'm meeting for the first time, and I'm on a new team at work, and I just don't want to, I don't want to be that person, you know, that has to, like, stop everything. I usually like to be the one who is the go, and the one that's the first one there and the last one to leave and everything. But this time I'm gonna have to be like, it's been 3 hours, I need a break, you know, or just trying to get into my drawers again. But Yeah, breastfeeding is going really well, and it just makes me nervous about this trip. I just hope my supply doesn't suffer. I'm also not really nervous to leave her alone with Daddy for, 3 or 4 days, but I just feel almost guilty for leaving her. I'm going to miss her like crazy. I've not been away from her for more than 10 hours or whatever since she was born in May. So I think I'm going to be going like 60 hours without seeing her. Yeah, that's a long time. But I mean, she's going to sleep like 30 of those 60 hours, at least. Maybe 36 of the 60 hours. So I got to remember, it's just like I'm being gone for a work day. I wouldn't be seeing her anyway. She'd be, at the babysitter. So it's really just a matter of the evening hours from like 4 or 5 to 8 p.m. There's the smile. Yeah. We got a smile. So that is it for her 5-month update. If you guys have any questions or anything I'm not including in the videos that you want to see or want me to talk about, let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye. Yay! Yay! She gets really happy. Yay! Woo! Yay! Woo!